Crikey. Look at the size of it. We've got a we've got an NFT project from Steve Irwin.
Down under.
Steve Irwin's son, actually,
Steve
but
Irwin's
it's
son.
led by
And their foundation.
Yeah, their foundation. They founded the Australian Zoo, and his son has helped. The zoo and his son have helped launch this NFT project to help endangered species. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting because this is a NFT project. This is an example of not for profit. This is a non-profit fundraiser. It raised $300,000. It looks like so far in minting it out. I want to see what they look like. I'm going to scroll down.
Beautiful thing about this type of fundraiser is all the funds actually go to the right person, and because of the blockchain ledger, you could see where the funds get distributed from there. If you donated money to, say, Red Cross, only a small percentage of that money goes to the actual people, and the money goes to the Red Cross and their executives and all this bogus. And
it's
so
like 90% of it.
Way better. I think all fundraisers should be ran through cryptocurrency and NFT projects and things like that, because it's more transparent. It's beautiful how much more money is actually going to go to the cause. This is a good example.
It's really interesting. Yeah, and this also puts, if you were concerned about the environment, now you've got a conundrum on your hands, because do you care about preserving wildlife at this zoo, or do you care about computer usage? Yeah. I mean, it's a conundrum.
Well, so they're using different blockchains though, right?
Yeah.
They're using Algorand, which is cheaper. But the thing is, Algorand's not as big. If Algorand was as big as Ethereum, the gas fees might be expensive. I don't know exactly how Algorand works, but like Avalanche, for example, they were a low-fee platform, but then they started blowing up, and the strain on the network and the fees started scaling up with the fact that they blew up.
It does say that it's using blockchain that offsets its carbon footprint in partnership with climate trade and other environmentally friendly blockchains such as Tezos. Those concerns may slowly fade. So I think with this being such a big deal all the time, this environment thing, don't you think a lot of the developers that this is going to change? I mean, and I guess it's good that people are putting, a lot of mint on it or things on it, so people will change the technology and make it more efficient, which will only be better for everything.
I mean, that proves it's not an unsolvable problem. Like this one gripe with cryptocurrency and NFTs is something that can absolutely be addressed, and they've done it here. I actually really like that they didn't use Ethereum, though, for an entirely different reason. That's because this is a fundraiser to pay for preserving of animals. And so presumably they're already getting out to an audience of people that want to donate. It's not really about buying and trading NFTs so much. Yeah, so I don't know. I kind of like that aspect. However, if people are flipping it, why not? I mean, that helps too.
Yeah, it's up to you. And if it's like Ethereum, then the foundation is going to make money off the secondary sales as the creator of that NFT, and so that foundation could actually get more money over time if those NFTs trade on the secondary market, speculatively.
Yeah. So here's a quote from Robert Irwin,
which is the son of Steve Irwin, right?
Yes. He says, "This green chain and new technology allows us a new avenue to continue to fight for the protection of our wildlife and wild places." And I think, if for no other reason, if you weren't into blockchain technology or NFTs, you could still say, "Oh, well, there's a zoo." I mean, this is getting a news article, whereas normally the zoo's probably not getting
publicity. Yeah,
exactly. So I think that's probably also a good thing.
I think you're right too, Darian. That this is just the beginning of what this could be for nonprofit things, for all kinds of charities to keep it real and legit and open, because charities should be open. They're supposed to be open. You're supposed to know where things are going.
All charities
and
should
doing.
run their ledgers on the blockchain.
Absolutely, and I think they will, as they see that this gets more adoption. That's going to happen.
Yeah, I would hope
that's going to happen a lot.
Way
more powerful.
People are going to demand it too, just like they are with, how is the blockchain, how are NFTs when it comes to the environment. People are going to see the benefit, and then pretty soon it'll be, you have to be transparent for people to trust you. That's
not going to donate
to
to your charity unless you are on the blockchain and we can see where your transactions are going, where your funds are going. And I think even like presidential candidates probably should have the same thing, you know,
Wouldn't
a blockchain wallet. Or, I mean, this is a wild thought, but I think, you know, governments could even have that for their tax dollars. Where's the money going? It would be nice for us to know where our tax dollars are going and even vote on where those dollars are going. But that, you know, that's a wild down the road path, but that's the vision or future that I see, because it's powerful, and you would be able to have some control of that.
That would be,
and there would be some accountability for your leaders, and say, dude, you're sending all this money to these wild places for your posterity or whatever. That doesn't help our country necessarily.
Yeah.
You know?
Is that like when pigs fly?
Yeah.
Well, now I want to see a metaverse like Sim City version where you can vote. You know, it would be kind of interesting to see a virtual environment where you're making it happen.
Got a mayor and a governor of
simulation
of the world, and
a
president and all that. Oh, that would be interesting.
That would be interesting. So another quote here, just pulling it from the article, it says, "This is just the beginning of a long-term partnership to create an NFT for good movement that builds on ensuring we are all we all have a sustainable future." Again, every single video, it's somebody new that is adopting
coming
NFTs.
into the space.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Yeah, so many people are jumping on board.
Non-fungible animals. I love the
The art is pretty cool. I mean, if that's the art, that looks pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
3D computer. I'm assuming, you know, because it has multiple arms here. Kind of fun. All these arms are probably all interchangeable, assuming it's in line with all the other NFT projects.
It's generative art, yeah.
Yep. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. Let us know. Is this a good way to run, raising money? Do you think it's something that you'd donate to? Let us know the problems that you see in it. Potentially let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate your help and you watching us here on NFT GUI. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.